Hello. I had to fix it because I did it wrong the first time. I don't know if it's gonna pop up. One second. Bam. Okay. We're playing for week 2. This is post comics. I literally just forgot to record it live. And this game was kind of boring live, not gonna lie. It was just kind of boring. But again, I forgot to record it live, so here we are. See I brought. You see what I benched. I don't really care to describe him. His other Pokemon, he had an Urshifu, a Clefairy, an Armaldo, and I actually just don't remember the other one. I can pull it up though. And it's Sceptile Mega. So yeah, my team, Spadef Mew with Stealth Rock, Knock Wisp, Roost. 4 attacks, Weavile with Boots, Fizdev Pegs with Knock, Scald, Haze, Recover, a Comfy, Fizdev with Rocky Helmet, just because, you know, there's no Urshifu, Rocky Helmet, Noivern, Draco, Taunt, Roost, Super Fang, and then sub 3 attacks Delphox with also Boots. Matchup probably is gonna take a while because like Weavile and Delphox are my breakers, and Delphox pretty good here, but Weavile is just like good versus everything that's not named Arcanine. But that's where setting up rocks, and yeah, basically I just get rocks up and knock the Arcanine, so then suddenly the Arcanine's pressured. You know? Then he actually just didn't have a Delphox swap in, so we're good. Yeah, matchup, I don't know. I really just don't know. I just swap all his offense Pokemon, and like I don't think he can really break me. So I think this matchup was probably in my favor, really. But we're gonna see. I think he won his week 1, so I think he's 1-0 as well. So let's pack him up. I led Noivern named Layden. These are all Greek myth nicknames. You'll see them all. They're all just like, this is like a dragon from Greek. I don't know exactly what this one is because it's not like the god of dragons, because I googled that and I couldn't find anything. So I just looked up dragons in Greek mythology, and Layden was there. So his name Layden or Laden, I don't know. I'm Frisk because I didn't really care about sub, and I really wanted to find out items here. Like I really wanted to find out like the Celestial's item. I wanted to find out the Urshifu's item specifically, but he didn't bring it. So he's also good for finding out Azelf's item. I'm not actually faster than Azelf because I just wanted a lot of bulk for the Urshifu. But here we are. He didn't bring Urshifu. So I wish I was faster than Azelf, but it's okay. I thought about Dracoing turn 1 just to find out a spread. I didn't think it would do more than Super Fang, but again, I just wanted to find out a spread. But instead, I just opted Super Fang because it covered Celestial as well. Anything else of Volt? I think that told me it was no special attack, if I recall. It brings in Braviary. If it's Scarf, it can't kill. I assumed it was banded, but if it's Scarf, it can't kill me. If it's banded, it still doesn't OHKO me as long as I Roost. And I don't have a Swamp in this thing. Like, I don't have a Flying Resist. So, I Roost. This is where all this extra fits come in. So, actually, I really don't. I'm glad I was not faster than his elf, because I would be lacking a lot of extra bulk if I was faster than Azelf, and I would have died to the Brave Bird there. But I Roost because I have Banded Brave Bird. 53, it could be in range of Draco, it's a roll. If he doesn't have bulk, if he has bulk, he's probably going to live. But either way, it means his mon's dead. Because, as you saw, I did 51. I don't really need Noivern, there's no Urshifu. And, like, Super Fang is pretty good to have. And, like, Taunt's really annoying. Like, Taunt Super Fang is really annoying for him to deal with. But I would rather kill Braviary than try swapping into a Banded Brave Bird with a team that doesn't have a Flying Resist. I mean, I have a Flying Resist, I just didn't bring them. So yeah, I kill the Braviary because Rocky Helmet here, and so it's playing 5-5 turn 3. There's one of my not as off. I guess it's not really offensive, just fast kind of offensive. Here I stay in. Obviously, he goes for U-turn. That shows he's max attack. Jolly. I didn't really expect, but I knew I'd live whatever. Like, there's no way he could kill me there. It would have to be like adamant banded knockoff. I don't even know if that killed me. So I think I went for Whisper Knock. I thought, God, I know he's physical, so I figured Knock would be better. But I knocked off the Celesteela, which is pretty good. There's not much the Celesteela could do, so I just get up Rocks because I really want Rocks here. Leech Seed sucks. I mean, I would have been a little less health, but I miss Wisps here, so it's kind of like the trade. And he got a Toxic off, so I don't know. At least he might have been better to miss then, because I probably would have swapped on the Leech Seed, but if it was Toxic Leech Seed, which I imagine he's Heavy Slam, and his last move I'm not exactly sure. But now my Mew is Toxic. I do have a roll with Therapy on my Comfy though, so it shouldn't really be that big of a deal. If it was Leech Seed here, not a big deal. I got Scald on this. I'll fish for Scald. Misses Air Slash. Would done like not much, like 20, 25. I don't get a burn. He gets the Air Slash off. He flinches me. It doesn't really matter. Like, I just recover now. Except he gets another one. So it might matter. I don't know if it matters, but 22, 23, I didn't know. Like, okay, I was assuming no special attack, but I didn't want to assume that and then lose my pecs there. Because again, if I got another flinch, then I just died. I just lost my pecs. So if I got flinched, or if he was actually a little bit invested, then I lost my pecs there. So I could not stay in there. I go Delphox. He goes for Leech Seed. That's a pretty good play, actually. Knowing that I'd swap. Not risking it. That's a pretty good play. But it doesn't really matter. Like, it's okay. And he reverse Protect, which means he's Mono Air Slash. Which means Kofi, actually, can just come in on this if I do need to. I click Psychic there because I assumed he'd go Arcanine. Or Rotom. And here I didn't know exactly what to do, so I just doubled. Because, like, I didn't... Maybe I could have just clicked a button there, but I didn't know what he was gonna do. And like, I don't really want to take that much damage on Delphox. Hestia. It's like, I know Themis. I don't know how to pronounce these nicknames. I've never been good with pronouncing things, but Themis, Themes. I don't know. I knew this one. I've used Weavile's nickname before. I used it for it was League War, as in, and I had Weavile, so I use the same nickname. This is like the goddess of poison, and this is a chick down a harp. That's all I remember. I don't really remember what she's the god of. I think it's like a harmony or some crap. I don't really remember. But yeah, double Depex there. It's just really safe. There's nothing really he could do with it. With Celesteela anyway, then I knocked off the Rotom here. So now the Rotom's also knocked off, which is very good for me. Because if he's Defog, which I'm kind of guessing he is, because he doesn't have removal otherwise. If he's removal, then he's kind of limited on how many times he can do it. But here I just go Comfy to get the Therapy off. I'm Fizz Def, but I still take on this mon pretty well. So, he goes Nidoqueen, obviously. Makes sense. I'm a Comfy. I'm faster, though. It doesn't show it, but I'm just kind of... I swap just to make sure, but he gets sets up rocks, not a big deal really. I think I Wisp here. Do I Wisp or Knock? I Knock just in case he stays in. But I probably could have Wisped there, but I don't think it really matters. He gets rocks up though, which could be annoying. I'm boost on these two, and this is regen. It could only matter for like Comfy, really. But Comfy's not even coming in that much, and it's pretty not like helpful here because there's no Urshifu, which is the primary thing it was for. I'm just fishing for a burn with Scald. I'm not really getting it. I thrown off 2 Scald, no burns. I think he flinched. No, he does not flinch me here. I think he flinched me next turn. Air Slash. Yeah, there's the flinch. So I'm like, okay. I went for Scald there, I think. But I just recover here. Obviously, I'm still good. You have to crit flinch me for it to matter. Obviously, I swap. I have Spin FBU. I can just cut this in. Break this in. I am like getting a little bit low, but not really that low because there's like nothing to pressure me really, other than Azelf if it has knockoff. It's like U-turn, I literally just roost on. So I go back to Pex. This is what I was talking about. It's like kind of a long, kind of boring. I was literally just PP stalling you, by the way. You burn here? Nope, no burns. 3 Scalds, no burns. I recover here. Air Slash. I think I get the burn here. Nope, no burns. My skulls never burn. I don't know why, but my skulls just simply never burn. I think yep, recovered. I get flinched. Probably another recover. I mean, like, I'm getting stalled on my recovers, stalled out of my recovers. But I mean, I still have 11, and he's running out of everything, like everything important, as in leech seed and air slash. Like he's already ran out down to 13. He's gonna have to go for them. Like the Celestial doesn't have infinite PP. And that's the thing, and I have multiple answers to it. This reveals max special attack, so that means I don't know. I just know he's max special attack. I think I Wisp here. Yeah. So I burned the Mew. I burned the Celesteela, which doesn't really help me, but it's just nice. It is good though, cause like when he protects on like Delphox and crap and Weavile, he's gonna take damage. He's gonna get punished for doing it. And with Rock's Chip and crap, it's just good for me. I don't really need this Mew at 100% because it still swaps in an Nidoqueen 100% of the time. So, I mean, I'm literally sitting at 62. If I take rocks, I still don't die to a U-turn, so it's fine. Active Pex, I think he just doubles here. Double doesn't really matter. I go back to Mew. He just attacks. I roost. I expect a knockoff here. Goodness. I expected a knockoff here, but I go Comfy because I didn't want my Pex to get knocked off. Obviously, I couldn't stay in on knockoff with Mew. I mean, I could. I would take it and just recover, but I just did not want to lose my lefties. Weavile and Delphox are not coming in on knock. And I go Comfy, which puts Comfy at 15 because he opts a U-turn. But I don't know if that was a play or if he just was always quick. I don't know. Like he never. Okay, I would spoil it, but he never went for knockoff with this thing. So I don't know if it just didn't have knockoff or what. But goes for U-turn. The crazy thing is, I can swap here and it's fine. But I think I U-turn here. It doesn't really matter. Just cover double. That's what he wanted to do. I mean, I assumed I was faster at this point. I go back to Mew. Take not really anything. I recover again, I think. Or no, I Wisp here, because it's fine if I Wisp. Just get the crit. Crit is nothing. And I Wisp the Nidoqueen. Roost. I knock the Nidoqueen now, which means it doesn't have any recovery. It's another crit, doesn't really matter. I Roost Celestials at 64. It's gonna have to waste a Leech Seed. Double Delphox on Air Slash. Because I was thinking, and here, like, I sat here for a second, because I couldn't decide whether I wanted to... Oh, I figured he'd... I think went for Fire Blast there. Here is where I sat, because I didn't know if I should sub. Because I thought about subbing, because that would put me in Blaze, and Blaze Fire Blast is very strong. But I figured it wouldn't matter, so I think I just clicked... I don't know what I clicked here. Yeah, I clicked the Safe Fire Blast, because at this point, I could just play pretty safe. He cannot break this. Like, there's not really a way to break this. So, I just Psychic, knocks out Rotom, guaranteed. I think he did 32 min on max special defense. So, go back to Pex. I live everything, including, like, a Zen head, but you turn to 7. Nidoqueen comes in. He doubles back to his Zelf. None of this matters. And here, I think I opt to sack Comfy, because basically... You're going to take another round of rocks if you U-turn. Colby's going to get helmet off. You don't have infinite swap-ins. And Colby's like pretty useful to this point. He's only good for getting Rocky helmet off on this. Like now, you have 2 more swap-ins after this. So you're going to be at 18. Only 1 more swap-in where you actually will live. So, goes back to... Go back to Delphox. Goes back to Celestina. I'm down to 5 Fire Blast, but it doesn't particularly matter. Like, Pex walls, like, everything. Pex Mew walls everything. I like it really always did, too. Psychic, I'm just fishing for a Spadef drop or crit. Specifically a Spadef drop. And, like, he has to Morning Sun. And he can't even kill me. Like, there's nothing he can do. Like, Flare Blitz nor Flamethrower will kill me. So, I just click this for a few times, forcing the Morning Suns. Here he was Scorching Sands, which, by the way, still does not kill Delphox. It stops me from subbing, though, so... So like Delphoc's honestly set to kind of do a lot of damage. Just go for Scald on the Arcanine. I thought about knocking, but like doesn't really matter. Just go for Scald. It's better versus like Nidoqueen. And in Celesteela, I still swap because there's no reason to stay in and choke the game. Just do this. Cards again. I mean, like, he got like 3 crits on this Mew, but really none of it mattered. This was a roll. I don't know what kind of roll it was, but it was a roll. Yeah, I should probably look, but I don't really care. He didn't even get it. And obviously, you know, I gotta preserve. Oh, well, I was going to preserve. I was just gonna go back to Bex, because, I mean, he couldn't win that game. There's no way. Like, the only thing he could do is, like, actually don't know. I don't know how he could have done anything at that point. Because, I mean, you're gonna quit at 15 and burnt. Like, there's no way to do anything. Even on this, I just recover again and knock it off. And, you know, there's no way to win. He forfeits. So I get the 4-0 win. Kind of popped him. It was not really ever close. But I think his matchup's tough. I think he probably should have prioritized keeping Braviary. And probably just try to click Brave Bird with that mon a lot. Because it's very good. I don't have a flying resist. And, like, my Pex isn't helmet, so it's not punishing it quite as much. Like, I can go Pex, but I'm taking, like, 60. And then I'm not really... I gotta swap out again. And then what? You know? Probably just Comfy. But... yeah, we moved to 2-0 with decent differential. Because I think I won my last week 3-0. And this one 4-0. So it's 7-0 now. 2-0. It's plus 7 differential. Pretty good. We play PGO, however you say it. Next week. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Probably sometime this week. I'm recording this on Monday, the 11th. So no idea when this is gonna go up. Probably tomorrow, maybe, or today. Probably tomorrow. I'm not doing it today. But yeah, this game was pretty not really close. I was literally, like, from turn 1, I had advantage because Rotom was down. And, like, especially once his Braviary was dead, there's not, like, I don't really know how he's gonna break this ever. Probably should bring better sets, but I'm not exactly sure what those better sets consisted of. This was a long game. It took, like, it didn't take, like, that long, though, time-wise, but still a long game. But whatever, we win. Week 3, probably be, like, Saturday. Depending, maybe Sunday, just whenever I play it, really. But yeah, see you guys in week 3.